trailhead. If we can make the trailhead, I'm hoping we can.
We'll make it.
Yeah.
Come on, B.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, B. Load up.
Come on.
Come on.
Over here.
Load up.
Good job. Yeah. Good job. So that's a cabin. It's a Forest Service cabin. You can rent it. It's actually pretty cool. It's got one bedroom. It's got a bathroom with a shower. It's got a kitchen, and then it's got a huge like living room, and they have a whole bunch of bunks in there. So you can bunk a bunch of people in the living room, and it's really big. There's a lot of room. You could put, I mean, 10 people in there easy. You could sleep 12 there. You can sleep more than 12. I mean, you could sleep probably 20 people in there, maybe bunched up pretty good, but you could comfortably sleep 10, 12 people. Okay, so that was Eagle Creek Trailhead up there, Boulder Park, and that's a really cool place. Now we're going to try to head over towards Two Colors Lake. No way we're going to make it up there. There's going to be snow, but we're going to see how far we can get. It's just a fun trail. It's just really fun. So this is really cool. Having a good time. And I don't know what those are, I couldn't tell you, but they smell really good. Wow, they're powerful. I'm trying to sneak the back way into Two Colors Lake. When we go up there, there's a you can turn off a road, take kind of another way down or part way down, and so that's what I'm trying. And this is actually really steep right here. I know it doesn't look steep, but it's actually very steep. I'm running in 4 low, and you know I got a XP Pro with a turbo. I mean, you know, running 4 low is pretty steep. I mean, you look at that right there. I'm sure it doesn't look that steep in the camera, but let me tell you what, that is steep. And that's why it's fun.
telling you, this whole climb, this is really steep. It's really cool up here, though. I'm almost to the top. Look at that view. And that's where we're going. We're going up to the top of that. This is fun. This is trail riding. This is really steep coming up through here. You know, 4 low, man, my tires are grinding and spinning, and yeah, it's fun. I don't think we're going to make it any farther than this. I don't know, we're getting up to the snow. I don't think I'm going to push it because you can get some spots it's hard to turn around. And so I think we'll turn around here. But my gosh, check out this view. Oh man, this is just so gorgeous up here.
It wasn't steering hard in full lock or nothing. It was just.
Yeah, a few of those spots are just like, wow.
Yeah.
Just, huh. I know going back down, I remember you feel like you're standing up on the floorboard. Just
Yeah.
It's steep.
Yeah.
Well, my Maverick Trail made it up and down, so these buggies definitely will.
Oh yeah.
Your trail made it through there. Yep. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, 50-inch can do this. It's just
Slower.
slower. And
My old one bottomed out too much. Bigger rock.
you need to know your machine. The more you get to, the more you run it, the more you know it, what you can and
I don't
can't
want to
do
know
with
it
it.
any better than that.
I mean, the second day I had mine, I rolled it on side, so I was figuring I was finding its limitations, and I found it.
That's what Carl did with his X3 also.
As a matter of fact, I think I'm putting the 30s back on for next week's ride. Just
Oh, yeah, 'cause-
better gas mileage.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy. I imagine it should be a lot more smooth
Well,
stuff.
I mean, it's just going to be running down the
But that's why I
regular-
put the 30s on with the snow, and when we were getting stuck that time, it's got much better tread, so this will get through the snow a lot better. What's high centered half the way through.
So,
The worst part going out that hill is I couldn't see anymore because of the dirt on the inside. and stuff,
Yeah.
Right? And until I got water on it, I couldn't get it off.
yeah, that's the nice thing about these screens.
Yes.
Talk about screens. One of the is you don't get dust stuck on the window and can't see.
Like my half
And
right
the
now.
dust you do get through it just blows right out. And I can leave the back window in and it still blows all the dust out. I don't get any dust in there. If I had the windshield on, then the dust just boils up in there and
Plus
it's a
it gets
mess.
so freaking hot inside when you got
Oh,
the
yeah.
windshield on.
And the Polaris windows suck. They got a little tiny vent on them that ain't worth a shit.
That's right.
There's B. We gotta go get B. We got a dirty dog over here. We gotta go see B. You should have. Dirty dog.
I can put a 5-gallon and a 2-gallon in the front seat or down the floor, front floorboard.
Okay, you can kind of see it. There's orange. It's algae. It's algae growing in the snow.
It's only
And I don't know if the camera will pick it up. A bunch out there, a little over there. But it's weird. I've never seen pink algae grow in the snow.
It's just to be in this old dirt.
There's a dirty dog. Okay, we're starting our journey back down the hill. Going down now. Fortunately, we don't get to make a loop. Got to go back the same way. That kind of sucks, but it's a great ride. Beautiful. There's a dirty dog. Okay, we're
Okay, so we just came down the trail and got back on another road. Usually we can kind of make a loop, but as you know, big ass tree in the way, we had to turn around. Usually we go up that way and we'll come down this way. And I've always wanted to go up this. This is actually the first time I went up it, and it is really, really steep. This last section that we did, it's actually really steep. I know the camera, it's really hard to get the camera to show, because hey, it looks like you're on level ground. You know, you're actually going down, you know, probably something like this, you know, and it looks like you're doing that. And I mean, I was, you know, you're standing up in it. Your ass is lifting up in the seat. You're holding your feet on the floor. There's. So anyway, but it's a really cool ride. It's a really cool ride, and I like the trails that are less traveled, you know, and that's these trails. They're the fun ones. So I just love this ride.